Bear. Good morning.
I'm not allowed to say burr. Why can you say burr?
Because I don't say burr 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 burr
Hey.
burr 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 burr
It's
burr
burr.
burr 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 burr.
Shut.
Hey burr. Hey
Shut.
burr burr burr.
Hey.
Yeah. All right. Good morning.
Hey, people.
It is our 23rd anniversary.
And what better way to celebrate an anniversary than with a burn pile?
So we have this big, let me flip the camera. So this is where we're gonna burn things. There's our one burn pile. We have a really big burn pile back there that we need to burn. Got a bunch of cardboard we're gonna burn. And down through there we have a bunch of pieces that are a bunch of little side piles that we're gonna burn. So we're gonna stack it all up on here and get it started. We have our torch. So we're just gonna get started this morning. We have our water, no fear. We'll keep it in check. It's gonna rain later on today, so we thought today would be a good time to get this stuff cut down. We're gonna start working on this out here, we think. I think that's the plan. If it changes in the video, then it changes, but. So let's get started. You ready?
I'm ready.
Your nose is red.
Yep. It's cold.
It ain't that cold. 36? Her new, she's huffing at me because I'm trying to record her. I think she's in a hurry.
I'm nervous about starting it.
She's got her new toy. Not a toy.
Dad's mad.
It's not a toy.
Right. I got my new accessory. And Dad is mad because he thinks I'm going to get hurt.
Nah, you ain't gonna get hurt.
No.
So she's got, hey, wait a minute. Got a Husqvarna, what is it? A 128 LD.
Sure.
And then she got her a nice, cutting blade. But we're gonna replace this with an actual, we got a saw blade and a chainsaw blade coming.
Yes. I want to be able to take down brush.
All this brush. She's gonna go around and hit around all the trees and clear it out so I can go boom, boom, boom and knock them down.
We have a lot of small brush that's real viney. Like,
You wanna show them?
Well, that bush,
Well, come on.
this bush right here.
You gotta tell the story.
At the pile that we've already taken down. He wouldn't let me finish the bush.
Because she's trying to cut it with a chainsaw and that's not the right tool.
This right here.
Get over there. Move. Hustle.
I am moving.
She
Stop
moves.
it.
She moves slow,
This
like a turtle.
is a bush. And we have a lot of that on this property. And it's nasty looking. It just looks horrid. And I want to take all of the little trees right here. I think I can take those down with that, right?
Probably the next blade coming.
Okay.
You can try it with this one, but I don't know if it's gonna cut it.
But there are multiple. There's another.
You missed my joke. You missed my joke.
I don't know if this one's gonna cut it. There's one right there between the pine on the right. Hold on, I can't see. The pine on the right and that tree on the left. There's a little bitty bush right there.
Yeah.
And it's all bushy and brushy and I want it gone.
All right, well, get over here and let's start it.
I look like a fool. It's Bobby's fault.
I've told her about her ears, but she's not listening.
I will go get ears.
She's not listening.
I'm going to crank it first and see if I need it.
She needs it. It's ringing my ears.
Your ears are sensitive, mister.
Well, get on it. Stop yelling at me.
Alright, and it has to stay on the ground to start, right?
I'll read the instructions.
Do I start all over?
No. You don't have to do anything. Just put your knee on. Don't worry about it. Just put your knee on it and pull it.
You know I can't get down on my knees.
Well, you got to. Don't break it.
Hey. Oh, wait. Does that need to be half?
Yeah, go half.
Do I put it back?
In a minute, yeah. Put it back. Put it back. All right. There she goes. She's going to work. She done stole my ears. She wanted to try my helmet out. Now look, she's already stole my helmet.
What? I love it. I'm so excited.
You gotta give me my headpiece back.
You can have your helmet. I'm going to go buy me one Tuesday.
Starting to rain, so we gotta wrap it up. We were gonna have wings tonight because it's our anniversary night. However, I think we're going to load up in the Jeep and take off into Anderson and go grab Abel one of those helmets because she really wants one. So sounds like a good second anniversary present. So look at that. So good. All that was trees, all this was trees, and all of it's right there now. Nice. Now tomorrow, all that is fair game. We're going to get all this wrapped up into the pile, and then we are going to cut down this part right there, all that, all this. Just make all this open. And then all of this between that road and that road, all this is going to come down. And I think that's all the clearing we're going to do. Well, take that back. We're going to clear a little bit into this corner right here. And then we're going to clear that out inside. You know, just take down the underbrush, clear it out, make it look nice. And then my goal this summer is to get all green grass in here. So we'll see how that works out. And then we're thinking, I know, stumps, but we're thinking we might garden somewhere in here. Might have to do raised bed gardens until we figure out stumps, but we're going to figure it out. We're going to get some chickens, maybe some goats. Looking forward to it. All right, well, let me get in here and get cleaned up so we can head into town. Barbaritos for the second time. April's excited. We'll have wings tomorrow, so we'll have barbaritos, and wings. Good anniversary weekend. All right. Good morning. We're getting a late start this morning, but it rained last night, and which is pretty normal. But what was crazy is where we moved from. So we moved about an hour and 10 minutes south of our previous home, and my dad called me last night and said, "Look outside," and I was like, "Okay," and it's dark. I lift the blinds, and I'm like, "I can't see anything. It's dark. Hold on." Go to the front door, turn on the outside light, and look, and I'm like, "It's raining." What? He's like, "It's snowing," because we don't get a lot of snow in South Carolina. I mean, unless you're up in the mountains, then you get a little bit of snow, but we don't really get a lot of snow. So if we get 2 snows, 3 snows a season, that's wow. But when we get snow, it'll be gone in a couple hours. Anyway, so where Dad lives, which is about an hour and 10 minutes north, he got snow. Down here, we got rain. See? No snow. Anyway, so we decided to wake up this morning. We're like, what do we want to do? I'm a programmer, so I could just stay in the side and work on whatever. work on work, work on side projects. But I wanted to get outside today. I just want to get out here and finish up the work that you guys are seeing in the rest of the video. But I learned I learned something. So let me flip the camera on and show you something. April had to go get the rake. It fell off on the way up here. She's having to do the walk of shame. Like your helmet? I'm explaining that you had to do the walk of shame to pick up a tool that fell off the trailer.
It didn't even make it to the well. We're just saying a lot because that's right at the barn.
The shed?
Shed.
The motor home that's not a motor home?
It's motor home.
So yesterday I spent probably a good 15 minutes putting water on this fire. And I thought, well, it is for sure out. And I knew it was going to rain last night. But look, we have not started that this morning. So a good lesson for me is for now on, we're going to make sure that the fire is burned all the way down. And we'll take a shovel and a rake and we'll spread out the ashes and really soak them. Because we cannot... Do what? Yeah, Ben, if you're watching this, look, sometimes I'm a slow learner. I've told you guys that. So anyway, I am glad the Lord has blessed me with a good rainy day and a good rainy evening, and that I was able to get up here the next day and see this and learn a really good lesson without it having to be a hard lesson. So I'm very thankful to learn. So I'm going to get all this off here. We may start another fire, but today, at the end of the day, I'll show you guys how I'm going to put this out this time, and I'll be sure that it's out. I'm not okay with this, but I'm very happy to have learned this lesson the easy way and not the hard way. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Let me show you why it's important to respect your chainsaw. If not, you'll cut your leg. Started out this morning messing around with a few trees, and I was being quite, I guess, not paying enough attention, and the chain caught my leg. Not when it was running, but when it was like I had just cut down something, and then I just kind of got the chainsaw with my left hand. I was kind of holding it, and the blade was spinning down, touched my leg, and caught my pants. And it kind of reminded me, hey, don't forget you're dealing with a very dangerous piece of equipment. So take things with some, be aware when you're using something like a chainsaw. And I wasn't. So this morning I also mentioned this fire pit, not this fire pit, but this little fire area, and it was smoldering. So I took everything out, stacked it nicely, stacked all this over here, and I spreaded those coals out really good and made sure that it got plenty of air and it's out. It is 100% for sure, without a doubt, out. Kind of scary this morning whenever I came walking around the corner up there and saw the fire still smoking after a rain and after I had stood there for like 20 minutes putting water on it. So I will be more careful this time, and when I'm done with the fire from now on, it will look just like this. It will be out without a doubt. So again, another learning opportunity. You can make a mistake once and hope that it's made in such a way that you can learn from it without serious consequences. And thankfully, this is one of those situations where I can learn from it and I can just be sure that there's no way that the fire can catch back up. So there was there was just too much wood left on the fire for me to be, comfortable. So again, when I leave a fire now, it'll look like this. It will be definitely out. So that's been sitting there all day. There's no heat on it, and without shadow of a doubt, is out.